You guys remember when I called in today's show and I told them, hey, I'm with a white woman, black, and you saw how they treated me for that. But I called into the show, I got a white woman, they dogged me the fuck out. Y'all listen to it. They dogged me out.
Yeah.
Hey, caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
NBA, calling from Tennessee.
What part of Tennessee?
I'm about 30 minutes outside of Nashville.
Where is that? Like Murfreesboro or something?
Yeah, Murfreesboro, Rutherford County.
I know my people.
All right, welcome. Got a statement or question?
I've been devoid of black women for 20 years. I haven't dated one, talked to one in any kind of relationship style capacity, any of that stuff. And I have to be honest, my life got exponentially better. And this is my issue with all of these talk shows and conversations and all this. You got a bunch of guys online saying, oh, black woman is this. They got like a 30, 40 page list of all the crap they doing wrong. And then these same guys are out there looking for black women for sex and for relationships. And I ask this question. If I come on and I tell you, hey man, Toyota Tundra is the worst truck I ever seen in my life. Fucking horrible truck. And then you look at my backyard and I got a Toyota Tundra. Doesn't that make me a hypocrite?
It does.
That's my biggest problem. I love the conversation, especially you guys. Show y'all absolutely kill it. I listen to Kevin Samuels too. Y'all be killing it. But I just got to ask, if black women are so horrible, instead of saying, oh, we're going to keep trying, we're going to keep struggling, why don't you just do like I did and leave them alone? I got mixed children, a white wife, I own a business, I'm doing well, and I don't have to argue. Isn't that what every man's seeking?
Oh, really?
I will say this, though.
I
will say this, though, to be fair on both sides. I will say that it's not all black women. And I will say that most women that I see, most black women that I've interacted with throughout my life has been dope. And part of it has just been because I've done what I needed to do in order to be the man that I'm supposed to be. And they naturally align themselves with me. Not all, obviously, but most of them are dope.
I'll tell you what my daddy told me about them. I'll tell you what my dad told me about black women. He said, finding a good black woman is like sticking your hand in a barrel full with 50 snakes in it. He said 49 of them are poisonous. Right, one of them is non-poisonous. Stick your hand in there and reach in there and get the non-poisonous snake.
Wait, okay, hey, Murfreesboro, if you can again, and I'm speaking because I know I'm a good woman and I put in the work to be a good woman. And there's a lot of women like us that are putting in the work. Hold on. Black men do not want to give up on black women. You might have, and you found your white hope. Okay,
that's white who?
White
hope.
Oh,
hope. But no, stop. However, majority of black men want a black woman, and they're not giving up on us. And when I tell you, there's a lot of black women that are wanting to be good and that are good, and that have put in the work and are taking care of their black men. There's a lot of us. You might not have found it being in Murfreesboro because you're in a very small area.
I'm from Miami, Florida. I'm not originally from Tennessee. I grew up in Miami.
Well, the accent tells me Murfreesboro, not Miami, but that's fine. You might have found your white hope and good along with you, but let me tell you, black men want black men want black women. And there are black women that are putting in work to make sure that we are being what the black man wants. And let me tell you another thing.
I'm still around from Star Wars.
Hold on, Murfreesboro.
You say they're putting in the work? Here's what I'll tell you what Master Yoda said.
Well,
do or do not.
I'll be down.
Let me talk. What a lot of black men want, especially when they marry and have kids, they want them kids to look like them. That's why they want a black woman. They
want kids look like me with lighter skin.
I don't care.
Hold on. So here's the thing. Let me just say this, bro. Honestly, real talk.
My kids look just like me with lighter skin. That's all.
And that's cool because I'm not I think people should date whoever they want. Like I don't care if you get a white chick, an Asian chick, whatever, so on and so forth. But my point then just is that I think that the interactions that you have is based off of who you are and what you attracted. Even as a guy right now, 39, like I attract super dope women. Now, obviously I don't entertain them, but my point is that when I see guys that complain and say they can't find any good black women, I think that they lying. And I think that they got some issues that they need to work out and they need to deal with, because I know a lot of guys that has no problem attracting some dope women. And because they own a purpose and because they align with what it is that they're doing, they don't have the same issues as regular guys that, you know, is in the manosphere that's on the crazy hard extreme version of that. Like, we can't be extreme, bro. You already going into it with your mindset up that all black women is trash. So if you go through that with that, you're gonna look for problems for every single person
black woman
that more or less closely
aligns with don't misunderstand. It ain't that I can't get them, it's that I don't want them. So y'all are misunderstanding. I have them talking to me all the time. I just don't want them. I don't believe it. Because I don't want the problem.
That's your demeanor. I don't believe that. I believe you.
Well, it's not up to you to believe me or not. I don't care if you believe me. You just prove one of my final points, and then I'll get off of here. One of my final points is this: women should be seen and not heard anyway. So I don't care if you believe me or not. That's the way I was raised. My mom taught me that, by the way, an old-fashioned black woman. She taught me that.
Are we even sure he's black?
Okay, women should be seen and not heard. That's part of what's wrong with modern women today. Y'all talk too much.
Don't even. How
about shutting up and listening to men for a while?
JR.
All right, caller. Appreciate you.
So, and this is the thing again, bro. Honestly, guys, fellas, this is the issue. And to a larger extent, it's unfortunate because it's the thing that Chicago just identified on the other end of the spectrum as far as guys that look at and treat women in a toxic manner. Like, it's very, very horrible. And when you're doing what you're supposed to do, you're not bitter. You don't hate people. You don't hate a whole group of a certain type of woman. That's nonsense. If you telling me that every woman fits a narrative just because she black, I gotta push back and I gotta disagree with that. And you know I rock with a lot of dudes, but I'm not gonna just rock with dudes that hate a whole group of women just because that's trash. You know, he's been taught, obviously, and he just admitted that he was taught from an early age to hate black women. So he came into it with a whole mindset and narrative. And so this is what you're gonna get. So just stay away from them type of dudes because you don't want that type of guy anyway.
That little Murfreesboro caller hurt my soul.
Oh.
See, here's the difference, y'all. Y'all don't.
Cooperative. You're supposed to be seen and not heard.